Hello everyone, my name is Beryl. I'm from 2025 International class. Good day everyone. So in today's video, I would like to share with you an important academic article entitled Consequences of Bullying Victimization in Childhood and Adolescence, a Systematic and Meta-Analysis. So this study is highly valuable because it helps us understand not only what is bullying, but more importantly, the long-term impact it has on children and adolescents. First, the article begins by providing a clear definition of bullying. Bullying is described as a repeated and intentional act of harm carried out by one or more individuals against another person who finds it difficult to defend themselves. One of the key characteristics of bullying is the imbalance of power. The perpetrator holds some form of advantage, whether physical, social, or psychological, over the victim. This imbalance makes it very difficult for victims to stop the bullying on their own. What makes this article particularly strong is that it's not based on a single study. Instead, it is a systematic review and meta-analysis. This means that the authors collected and analyzed data from many different studies, combining their findings to provide a more comprehensive and reliable understanding of the issues. By doing this, the article presents patterns and evidence that are consistent across different contexts and groups of young people. So, the findings of this meta-analysis are deeply concerning. It shows that bullying is not just a temporary problem that ends when the bullying stops. Instead, the effects often last for many years, even into adulthood. Victims of bullying have a significantly higher risk of developing mental health problems. These include depression, anxiety disorder, low self-esteem, and social withdrawal. In other words, the emotional wounds caused by bullying can remain long after the physical or verbal aggression has ended. And furthermore, the article highlights that all types of bullying, whether physical, verbal, or social, can cause harm. While physical bullying may seem the most obvious, non-physical forms such as exclusion, rumor spreading, and constant verbal insults can be just as damaging. Victims often feel isolated, rejected, and powerless. These experiences can affect their academic performance, their relationships with others, and their overall sense of well-being. In many cases, the effects of bullying extend into adult life, influencing future opportunities, relationships, and even career development. And another important point raised by the article is the connection between bullying and loneliness. Victims are more likely to feel socially excluded, which can deepen the emotional damage and reinforce negative beliefs about themselves. This social isolation combined with mental health difficulties shows how far-reaching the impact of bullying truly is. Okay, so this is the last part, but not least, is the conclusion of the article. So the conclusion of the article is clear and powerful. That bullying is not just a normal part of growing up, nor should it ever be dismissed as harmless teasing. It is a serious social and psychological issue that requires immediate and consistent intervention. Schools, families, and communities all share responsibility in addressing these problems. Preventive strategies must be put in place, and victims should be given the support they need to recover and build resilience. To summarize, this article demonstrates that the consequences of bullying are profound and long-lasting. By recognizing these consequences, we can better understand why bullying must be treated with urgency. Raising awareness is the only first step. What is equally important is turning this awareness into concrete action so that children and adolescents can grow up in safe, supportive, and empowering environments. So that's it for the explanation of the article. Hope you guys understand, and thank you so much.